Alright, this is technically future Toasty because I'm recording this after the run. But yeah, I just want to go over the builds in detail, what I used and what I personally find best here, and just give you a few options to play around with, what fits you best. So for the specialization, we're going to go Gunner throughout the whole run, like I always do, just because of armor on kill. The minigun is really good, and the ammo is really helpful in Tidal because there's a few spots where ammo is kind of tight, so yeah, that like works out pretty well. Gonna go with St. Elmo again and Banshee. Banshee is my favorite secondary. You could use an MP7, works pretty well as well, pretty good as well, or a shotgun or something like a new reliable named RPK or just RPK in general, just for a different ammo type. We're gonna go 4-piece striker, including the backpack. This time we're not gonna go memento. I just don't think it's worth it here, and we need the damage. So 4-piece striker, including 2 blues. 2 blues was kind of the sweet spot I found between giving up damage and having a better shield. You could play around with it and maybe get up to 3, maybe even 4, but I wouldn't recommend going over 3 blues. 2 kind of felt like the best option for me for the shields. We're gonna go with a Cheska Obliterate Chest. And for the mask, I'm personally gonna go with Grupo. However, there's a few options for the last piece, basically. So we could always go Coyote. Coyote works pretty good, but for me personally, in this specific mission, I can't really find a way where I can have a build that works with all 3 buffs, because I'm gonna play on all ranges. There will be a lot of long range. So for that specific scenario, I just prefer to have the Grupo in there just because it is consistent. You could, yeah, like I said, go Coyote or Panicite works really good as well. You could technically keep it on blue core and just have 1 less blue on the striker pieces. Yeah, we're gonna go over to the Tidal boss build, which we will use later. Both builds are on 58 crit chance and everything else into crit damage, because I didn't show it for the first one. We're gonna go same specialization, same weapons, same skills. What is different here for the secondary shotgun, like the mob with preservation, works really good here because we will be fighting on close range. And for the primary, what we can use instead of the Elmo is a Scorpio. You will see that later in the run. If we play it a bit more defensively, you could do very well with a Scorpio here. The main piece of this build is going to be the Catharsis, because we are going to play inside the control room, and it's just basically our main way of staying alive. Otherwise, I'm going to go 4-piece striker and 1-piece Cheska. We have 3 blue cores, so 2 blue cores on the striker and the one from Catharsis, as well as every mod being protection from elites. I do have 2 13%, but if you have just 3 12%, that doesn't make that big of a difference, so don't worry too much about it. But yeah, this is my boss build, and I would recommend staying around this. You could go less blue, but the issue is going to be that you might have some struggle with getting the heal of the Catharsis. Otherwise, I wouldn't really recommend going for more blue as well. So that's what I found out worked the best. But yeah, like always, this is just a template, and you can always feel free to figure out your own version of the build or maybe something completely different. But yeah, I'm going to leave you now and enjoy the run.
You've got your objectives.
Alright, so we are back with the tutorial for Tidal, where all you guys have asked me like so many times to do this, so today we're gonna do that. It is not as casual as the other missions, which you can already see on the build as well, or on the builds. So I would recommend just trying this after you've done the other ones and have some experience in it. So yeah, we have the turret down here. I'm gonna go up. I'm just gonna trigger. And just go back, and I'll stand here. They will push, but sometimes they take a while, they get lost, and yeah, just hang out on the way. So it can happen that they don't push too hard. Basically, especially after you got the rushers, it usually takes a while for the other ones to come around. And yeah, we're just gonna wait for that. What you can do as well is basically like I am now, I'm getting impatient, so I'm just gonna go up a bit. And for example, this Chunga, I can take him out from here. You are quite safe on this ramp, even though it doesn't really look like it. Because the enemies, yeah, like you see, they don't push, they just can't process this. So yeah, we have a sniper dog and a minigun dog, so I've tried to take the dogs out quickly because they will be annoying. Gonna go for the legs. And yeah, I'm playing this quite aggressive from here. You can always go back, basically, whenever you feel threatened. But I'm gonna play this from here just to make the video a bit quicker as well. And I hope I don't die here, that would be bad. But yeah, we're gonna kill Sniper Dog. Sniper Dog EMPs everything, and at the same time, it basically shows us where everyone is as well. Like you can basically see that as a scanner pulse, because you can just see every enemy while they're disrupted. And yeah, that's the first room. I'm gonna deconstruct my turret because I'm too lazy to pick it up, and we are good until we get in the next room, basically. This one is, yeah, it's quite simple, but it's super annoying, and it can be quite hectic. Ideally, we have the shock ammo. That makes it a bit easier. But I'm gonna try to kill this drone while she's in between these two covers. So if I shock her, she's gonna get on her knees, basically, and that's why I want to kill her. If I don't get the kill, like I do now, it's not too bad, because I got her backpack, so she can't spam drones. It helps out in the room if we kill one of two drones, because there's another one as well. We just don't get spammed as much. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the turret down here, so in case of them pushing me, like this guy, we have some form of distraction. And we just play around this wall here with our shield. We have 3 dogs, so we have all dogs, sniper, minigun, and grenade. Grenade being the biggest danger here. What we can do, like I do now, is kill the sniper that EMPs the other ones. And the drone as well. And yeah, our biggest focus for the start is technically the drones and grenade dog. And there's a respawn now. See it up jumping down there. I can try to get a bit of damage in. The respawn has a medic. The medic is our biggest priority, because otherwise he's just gonna start pick up everyone and we're not gonna have a good time. Medics are a really big issue in this mission, because especially it is so wide open in very big parts that you can't always see the medic and kill them, and he's just gonna start pick up everything. What I'll do here, I'll switch to the chopper just to make it a bit quicker for myself, because these are very easy to kill targets while they're on rope. So we see the medic picking guys up there. That's not great, but we can't really do too much there. That's just how this room is. I'm playing this somewhat aggressive. I'm peeking a lot. You don't have to do that. I just don't want the video to be like 1 hour 30. So I'm playing it a bit more aggressive, but while still using the same positions. But yeah, that basically shows you guys what positions I would play and recommend. There's gonna be a Changa pushing to us, by the way. And you can basically decide for yourself how aggressive you want to be. So here I want to kill the Changa, or at least crack the Changa. And then get the drone here, because she's gonna be the bigger enemy. Especially like now when I have shock, I can always spread out the shock, so I shoot different guys a few times just to shock them and hold them in place. And yeah. We can always get ammo here, but like you can see there now, there's 2 medics because the last wave spawns 1 more medic, and we're just gonna get nuked here. And this is honestly just the Tidal Basin experience. You're getting nuked by 2 grenadiers while the medic just picks up everyone. Technically it's not even 1 medic, it's 2. So yeah, fun. This is the thing, like this is the safest strat for the room, but I personally would prefer to play it more aggressive, just to not have to deal with the constant medics and reviving, because that's so annoying. And he's barely not dead. Or is he? Oh, we got 1 medic here, we have to go back. Alright, we got the medics at least. Something. The arm of this like excavator like here is shoot through, so you can't. It's like one spot on Roosevelt I showed. You can just shoot through it even though it doesn't look like it. So that's something to be aware of, basically. So if you're wondering where do I get shot from, it might be through that gap. It's just this arm, basically, and not the main part of it. And yeah, we're gonna get some ammo before we continue, because this guy is trolling for his life. Oh my... fill up our ammo before we go to the next room. The next room is a short one, so we don't need full ammo, but it's better to have it than to miss it, right? And yeah, we're gonna get in here. It always differs what enemies you see on spawn. So sometimes you have a drone where this purple controller is. That's ideal if we can get the drone first. But for me, I'm just gonna throw the turret here. And I'm gonna stay here. I'm just gonna try to get the controller first, and then it's just about getting the chungas that will push you. You have 2 drones in here, as well as 2 controllers, which means 2 mini-tanks. What you can always do is, I'm playing this quite aggressive, but we can always just go back to here, for example, or can go even more back in the room. It will just take way longer. That's why I'm showing it like this, just so, yeah, the video is like not 1.5 hours. But yeah, I'm quite safe doing this. I still have my turret there. And after we killed like this guy, we get the respawn. They do spawn on top there, from the balcony. I'm gonna get droned now. I saw drones. And yeah, it will be 4 rushers on the respawn, as well as 2 purple guys to normal. I'm gonna get the mini tank because he's a kind of a danger. The purple and 1 more purple. We have the drone from the initials and the controller. He's hiding in cover like he always does. I'm gonna push up just because it's the last guy and get it done a bit more quicker. Yeah, that was the next room. Like I said, I'm just gonna basically show a middle ground between very aggressive and very defensive. Just show some positions. You guys always feel free to get more red, get more blue, even though I probably wouldn't recommend it. Playing more aggressive, playing less aggressive. It's just basically comes down to you as a player and how experienced you are with Solo Legendary stuff as well. I'm gonna throw the turret over here. And I'm gonna try to kill the drone. She's already there. So I'm gonna try to shoot the barrels and set her on fire. Okay, sure. She doesn't get us perfect. But yeah, if I get her done, that's like a lot easier. Especially if I have shock ammo, for example. It can make it a bit easier for me. But yeah, I tried too hard to kill her. So if you can't kill her, you should just go back, basically, at this point. We're gonna play this from around this staircase. It will not be the most exciting, but yeah, you can basically play around here. If you feel comfortable, you can play from here at this box. That's where I play usually in my solos. But it is a lot more aggressive and a lot more dangerous as well. And you can always just basically go back as well, like to here or something, if you get pushed too badly. So that sniper dog did not die, which is nice. This dog will get EMP'd because Sniper Dog dies, as well as the mini tank. That's really good because mini tank probably would have killed us otherwise. And yeah, and basically this is the position I would recommend here. I'm just playing it a bit more aggressive, so yeah, like I said, the video doesn't go too long. But yeah, basically what I would recommend here is playing around this. Depends on how comfortable you feel. There's the respawn. There's 1 on the left. 4 enemies, and on the right side as well. I'm gonna try to shoot at the right side because I can do it from somewhat safety from over here without the other enemies being able to shoot me. There will be rushers, like this guy. I'm more concerned about the medic you see there, the purple. Snipers do hit pretty hard and do hurt, so we need to be aware of that as well. I do want to get the medic though. Okay, whatever. But I can't get him from here. So yeah, no, my shield broke, and I can just basically go back. That's what I mean. Like, we can play this somewhat aggressive, and whenever we feel threatened, We can just go back and play it safer. Mini tank is actually really bad for us because we don't have shock or EMP or something. But yeah, we got him here. Sniper is gonna be the next danger, but medic helps us out because, like I said before, this room is so big and so open. If the sniper, because there's one sniper on each side, the sniper pins me down basically, I can't really kill the medic, and he's gonna pick up everyone. So here we're gonna have that guy left, and there's gonna be 4 enemies on this and on the right chopper, so 4 each. I'm gonna try to stand like here, just so I'm hidden from that last guy. And I'm gonna try to kill the last enemies, especially there's a yellow medic there. So I want to get him as fast as possible, maybe? No, the grenadier literally started spamming. I guess waiting time. But you can see the medic's already picking stuff up, but it looks like he's pushing me, which is actually pretty nice of him. Alright, nice. But yeah, it just makes our life a lot harder when medic starts to pick up shit. Yeah, I'm quite aggressive here. I really am. You can always do this a lot safer with just basically standing down here. And yeah, we are on the last enemies, which you can always see by the arrows over the hats. Just gonna basically get them down here, and that's gonna be it. And we go to the next room. This one we will play quite safe, just from here, from the entrance. But it's the same thing that works for the other rooms always as well, is if you feel like this is too aggressive for you, you can always go back. But still wouldn't recommend it, especially because we will have 2 medics in this room. And they will just pick up everything you killed before when you let them. Right, so for opening, the first thing you want to get is this box for the turret. Otherwise it would shoot us. There's gonna be 2 grenadiers, 2 reds, so I killed one there. There's gonna be another red grenadier, those are our biggest enemies. As well as 2 dogs, one being a mini dog and one being a sniper dog. So we see the sniper dog over here. I'm gonna crack him just because it's easier this part. I tried to get the last enemies. The mini gun dog's still alive, but it doesn't matter too much. I'm just gonna throw the turret like over here, just for some distraction. And on this chopper will be a chunga. And there will be 1 spawn, you see it already there. The spawn will be 2 rushers and a medic. Those are the most important enemies for us. You see the medic already putting up his stupid drone. So we try to kill that if we can't see the medic, but we can't see him now. So we should try to get him first. And that basically makes it easier. Makes it easier for us. Yeah, Chunga spawning. He's running up to us, so we're pretty safe here. If we kill 1 more ads, we probably get the respawn. I guess 1 more. Oh my god. Just die. No? Still have the minigun dog alive. Let's see. Yeah, so now you see the arrows. Basically, when we kill 1 more guy, we're gonna get the respawn. Respawn here means there's gonna be from this door, there's gonna be a sniper and a grenade dog. There's gonna be chopper directly in front of us. And guys jumping over there. So 1 sniper and 2 purples in the first wave. Jumping over there, as well as the dogs over there. So yeah, I would recommend playing it from here just to get the drones while they are on the rope. Because it will be drones on the rope this time. And they are very dangerous if we just let them free. So that's why we just kill them on the rope. Biggest danger here is gonna be grenade dog. Although minigun dog is not too nice either. But yeah, grenade dog pops our shield quite easy. But like I said, we can always go back. Shoot his legs. Get this drone, which is a sniper drone, but just so our turret is not distracted anymore. And yeah, we can shock the grenade dog with our Elmo shock. That works. Get the sniper, and that was our first respawn. We always have ammo here, so this is pretty good, because in later rooms we will have some ammo issues. But yeah, same enemies as in the last wave, in the first wave, as in 2 rushes and the medic. The medic really being the biggest priority here, if I can see him. But he's hiding anyway, so I'll try to get this guy first. Because if I can't see him, I can't shoot him, right? So he's gonna pop up a drone. There's gonna be a weak point on the drone, which you can hit to shock everyone in the area. I really want to get the medic. Nice. And yeah, we have a Chunga again. We have a lot of enemies pushing here this time. There's gonna be one last spawn after this. Yeah, this will be the last enemy, whoever we kill. Ideally the purple here. Yeah, you see here, they were jumping over again on there. This time it's a sniper and 2 drones. Well, last time it was just 2 purples. And the purples are gonna come from the chopper, where the drones came from last time. So it's basically just rotated in that case. Drones are still a very big issue though. I'm just gonna make sure to throw my turret back out again. I get pushed. But yeah, we can go back if we feel unsafe. Throw the turret back out for some distraction. We're gonna get a sniper and a grenade dog again, so this guy is a really big danger again. Like you said, it can get quite hairy, but we just get the drones quickly and we're pretty much safe. Like, if the drones are the biggest weakness here, because they just crack our shield. And if the shield is down, we're gonna have a lot more problems, let's say that way. Alright, we have a drone here, and we probably have an enemy over there somewhere. I'm gonna try to shoot the drones when she throws them out, because they will damage her as well. And I could always push here, but there's still 2 turrets up, so they will probably just delete me as well. So I'm just gonna play this safe. It's, yeah, I don't want to die here, and whatever. So yeah, we see the drones again, of course. Bro, this guy is such a troll. Can always try to lure them out with foam grenades. And yeah, we have an enemy over there. We have still the turrets alive, which will activate on me in a second. So what I'll do is, I'm gonna go over here to this box, which kills the left turret. And then we can shoot this box, which kills the right turret. Looks like we're only having one last enemy over there. So we're gonna get him. If he would stop healing. And yeah, that was this room. This is not too hard. We can play it pretty safe. Like, we can go back a lot if we feel threatened, and that just makes it pretty safe. We really need to get ammo now, because the next room will be some ammo issues. As soon as we jump down, we trigger, so that's something to be aware. If you want to do something, just do it before you jump down, because when I jump down, I'm gonna trigger the enemies. I'm just gonna drop my turret somewhere for some distraction, and we start out from back here. We have 2 mini tanks starting, as well as a grenade and a minigun dog. Those are the priority, but in the end, like, I shoot whatever I can see. If I can't see any of those, like, electronics, I just shoot whatever. They're gonna push you most of the time, but that's a thing dependent on weather as well. If you have, like, very cloudy weather, they might push you quicker. If you have a sunshine day, they might not push you too hard. But yeah, we need to be a bit careful, because mini tanks do laser us. Shock helps to deactivate them for a second while we kill them. Grenade dogs there as well. We don't have the shield nearly as strong as we had in the other runs, just because we don't have a memento. We have less boost. Well, that gets rid of grenade dog. I want to get the mini tank next. Or just the shock guys in this scenario. There should be, besides the dog here. I'm gonna push up a little bit. Just because I want to get the guys on the chopper quicker. For example, the Chunga, I tried to shoot his backpack. If I shoot his backpack on the rope, I can usually kill him quite quickly. I was a bit late there. there's gonna be two choppers, so the one we saw here, as well as one on the left, and the one on the left has a medic, like this guy here. So this guy, if we let him, he's gonna revive everyone, as well as a lunchbox guy who's there. And we're gonna get respawn already. So it's this chopper, and there's one more chopper there. There will be one drone on the right side, as well as a chunga. The specific enemy descriptions might be a little bit too much, but you can always watch my speedrun, for example, of Tidal Solo or Duos, because there's probably a bit easier to see where actually all the enemies are coming from and who's on what. Yeah, we have the drones here, that's not what we like. We have a medic alive as well. I do want to get the drone. I got it. And I got the medic as well. Okay, so I'm having a shield break, so I'm gonna be a bit more careful now. I can always go out and shoot, but yeah, you should be a lot more careful when you don't have a shield up. As soon as we kill all the enemies here, we're gonna have another respawn on the straight ahead. I'm gonna push because I know this is the last guy, and I really need to pick up some ammo. So basically, you see that chopper there, there's gonna be respawn there. So I'm just gonna get some ammo here quickly, loot some ammo, and go back. Throw the turret out like this, and I'm gonna play on this door. You need to be aware, that's the thing to know, the doors are weird. What that means is, as soon as the door starts opening, for the enemies it's fully open. So yeah, they can shoot you through it even though you don't see them. Basically. That's the thing to note, because you will most likely notice that, and if I don't tell it, you're probably wondering where the fuck you get shot from. So the dog's the last one. I'm gonna pick up my turret to recycle it. I can use the minigun here as well, because just to save some AR ammo, because we really need it. And minigun is very strong as well. So the next chopper is gonna be there. We can technically start shooting it, but I'm a bit late for that and a bit defensive. So I'm just gonna throw my turret out and I'll stay in this corner. But you should see now, the doors start opening and they immediately will shoot me. That's what they usually do. Of course, no, they didn't. There's a medic, as well as grenadiers. Those are our biggest enemies, as well as a grenade are those where we need to take out. Minigun dog is fine. We can tank a bit of him. We only have 2 blues, so we don't have this strong a shield, but we can tank some hits. There's a minigun up there, and ads or like NPCs love miniguns, so whenever they see a minigun, they will definitely go there. So if you're missing an enemy, you can be almost certain that this guy is on the minigun. That's from my experience, they are always on there. So we got grenade dog. We have another respawn there coming from the same door. We have a chunga in there as well. And more problematic, we're having a lot of drones and medics. So what I could probably do here now is I'm just gonna go back, because I'm a bit aggressive here. And especially the drones will make my life hell. And the medic. So I'm gonna take out some guys, and then I'm gonna push up again just to try to get that medic before he picks up everyone. Because you can see him there picking up everyone. And that's just not good for us. Chunga, we break the chain, break the backpack, and we kill him first because he's just a bigger danger right now. Grenadier, it's fine. I really want to get the drone now. Medic is hiding there. It's gonna be 2 last choppers. One is there and one is there. I'm just gonna play the same spot. I pick up some ammo in between because it will take some time to get to us. And yeah, we're just playing this corner. I really like it. There will be a chunga. There will be no drones, but grenadiers. So if we are in that corner, we are very, very... Yeah, we are very weak against grenadiers. So if they start spamming us, basically, we don't have any way to go. Yeah, we have another medic like you can see here. I just try to cycle through the enemies and get the drone back, and the medic is gonna be next. We have a chunga pushing. But Chunga is not an issue. We can always first throw turret oil again, shoot the chain, and we have some time to chill. The backpack ideally does a lot of damage to us because we don't have the memento on. But yeah, see here I got shot mostly from the minigun. We're just gonna play it safe. We take an armor kit. I'm gonna take out that guy first. Never mind. And yeah, then it's just minigun. And that's it. The next part is probably gonna be the hardest one. Or one of the hardest ones. Where we just will... You don't need to worry too much about the ammo here. We have an ammo box there. You can always go and pick up more special ammo for the minigun. But we're not gonna use it too much here anymore. And yeah, this part can go wrong quickly. I just hope it does not now. But yeah, there's a lot of times where this part goes wrong. And what I would recommend is playing... I will play this from most likely here. Because it is somewhat aggressive, but it's not at the same time. And we can still, for example, move over here. And go and cover here. Or go even further back. But if we go too far back, all the enemies will just push us. So I'm gonna get rid of these barrels, just because I might play that spot later. And I'm throw the turret like right here. Doesn't matter where it is. I'm just gonna try to shoot a bit. As soon as they start pushing, you should run. Sure, I would prefer to get some more damage in, but at the same time they will push. And yeah, I want to be safer here. I'm just gonna play this truck as my cover. There's 2 drones. I really want to get one at least here. Shoot the drones. She's 1 HP. Nice, we got her. Grenade dog. Again, very big enemy. I cracked him, so we can just finish him off. Mini tanks as well. But yeah, I'm playing this quite defensive right now. So you just see any and everyone pushing me. That's the big issue with it. So yeah, the mini tanks, for example, they are not good for us. I'm just gonna try to take them out one by one. This guy is really pushing me. It is very chaotic, and we kind of managed the worst part of it. From here it kind of gets a little bit easier. We still have to deal with the drone, and there will be drone respawns as well, of course. Just why not? And from here we can just play it pretty safe. That was the hectic part. Because we still have a lot of respawns and enemies pushing, but most likely it's not going to be for you, the same for you, because literally everyone pushed me there. So at least we got rid of them. We managed to survive. We have the drone over there, just to refresh our turret. Chunga. We have 1 medic in that wave as well, which you saw like on the left of the Chunga putting up the drone. And what you need to be aware of, you can shoot over here, but the enemies can as well. So that's something to think about, so at least you heard it before. That's why I don't really like this position too much, but it's the best between being aggressive and being defensive. Because if we would be even more defensive here, they would just completely delete us. What I usually play is this position here, but it's a bit more aggressive. And if I would have gotten pushed that hard, like I did before, I probably died in this run. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that guy, but he, of course, is hiding. You can always go out a bit to get some more damage in. He's in a healing box, so I won't really get him. But yeah, same thing, like always, we can get some damage. And when we don't feel like it anymore, we just go back. We get the backpack of the drone, which is perfect. And I'm just gonna go back a bit and hope they push me. So they get out of the healing station. I try to foam grenade this guy. Get the drone first. Nice, we got the healing station. We're getting low on ammo, but we don't have too many enemies left anymore. There will be 1 more chopper, like now, directly in front of us. I'll try to get the drone over there, maybe? No. This guy, yeah, if he grenades us, we kind of have some issue. So ideally, I want to swap weapon here as well, just to save some of the ammo. It's a really good range for the Banshee. Of course, he spams us. Just gonna play it safe and take an armor kit here. We have another spawn. Basically, the same time we have our chopper spawning here, there's another chopper spawning at the end of this room. and they take some time to get to us. It is a Chunga as well, so I'm just gonna... I would say I'm gonna stay around here. It's gonna be a medic, a Chunga, and a healer. I'm just gonna stay around here because I have a really good spot to retreat, basically. Which is, for me, in this scenario, is really important, always. I do play aggressive, but at the same time, I do kind of have an option to go back, basically. But yeah, the Chunga should be our last enemy here. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I can show you where the last enemy spawns. So basically, when we get the chopper at our position, the Chunga and the medic and healer spawn right about here. And yeah, the next part is gonna be a bit harder, but at the same time, it's one of, if not the last parts for completing this mission. And I can't reload my weapon. No. Basically, they're gonna start inside the hovercraft and walk out slowly, basically. And as soon as we open this door, they're gonna start walking out. So if we open this, we don't wanna go AFK or whatever for a bit, just because they will be spread out in the whole room and make it a lot harder. So when we open, we still have time to get ammo, and we can still have a few seconds to chill, basically. But we don't want to do it for too long, otherwise they will be all spread out over the room. And you can see here, they just walk down the pipe. What I'll do here is, if you're feeling comfortable, what I'll do here is I'm gonna try to get one drone. There's gonna be one drone, usually purple, which is easier to kill. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna just drop my turret on the floor, and we're gonna go back for starters. The dogs will push us, most enemies won't. So we're just gonna wait here, let the dogs push us, and take them out. Because there is, like you will see in a bit, there's no real cover here. So this is the best cover we can get next to our shield. So I'm just gonna start out taking out the dogs. And as soon as we did that, we can start pushing, because most enemies just won't really push us. And yeah. Basically what I'll do, I'll just look over the left shoulder and try to get some damage in. There's no cover here, and there will be mini tanks as well. I'm just gonna throw the turret up there. And there's gonna be a medic and a healer here, and we want to get them. Just to make our lives easier, because they will hide otherwise. Especially the medic here. And we'll make everything a lot harder if he's overhealing everyone. But yeah, we see the drones up there again. If we get pushed, we always chill. Go back, wait a bit. Get some enemies with our shock ammo. They will all hide there. Like, that's what they always do. And the thing is, we don't really have good cover here. That's why I suggested to go back for getting the dogs. It is not really the fastest way, but it just makes it a bit safer here. And yeah, like, when we get hit, we can always go back. We can use our shield here, but that... not using the shield allows me to peek over left shoulder and be a bit more aggressive, like this, basically. So I can shoot these guys, or try to get this guy while he's running up so I don't get drone spam. He's gone. We're gonna have one last chopper and two rushers. Two rushers are pretty easy to deal with, they don't take too many hits. Chopper is gonna be a chungy, so there we need to be a bit careful. As well as our friend the healer, who puts down a lunchbox. However, he is only purple, so it is not too bad. We won't have too many issues dealing with that. So we're gonna get the drones. Chunga will push me, so that's something to be aware of. So I want to get the backpack. You can always go back a bit more. Maybe even try to foam grenade him. Because we have another enemy pushing here, which is a drone. So that's kind of dangerous. We can just, if we have our turret back, just take it here. So we just don't get overrun. I can shoot his helmet here pretty confident, so that helped me out here. But yeah, Chunga is very difficult in this scenario. We have two more enemies, but at the same time, what we do have as well is we have mini tanks here. We have a purple and a yellow mini tank. So if we run out now, we would just get destroyed by the mini tanks. That's something to think about. So I'm just trying to get these guys while we think about the mini tanks. I'm gonna play this a bit safer now, because my shield is on cooldown as well. We can just pull it out here, and mini tanks start spamming us. That's what I mean. Yeah, but I think all we can do here is just try to shoot them a bit. They will sometimes go out of cover. We can even try to throw a foam grenade. Maybe we'll hit them. It doesn't need to be a foam. Foam, of course, helps if you hit them because they stay in place. But if you throw a normal grenade as well, they will go out of cover, or they usually will try to run away from the grenade. All right. I'm gonna deconstruct the turret just to get the cycle back, and we are gonna go grab ammo here. We don't have to. There usually should be enough on the floor to loot, but it's safer and easier that way. Alright, for this part, this will be a bit more difficult, basically just because we will have a chopper spawning right here, so that's where they are jumping out. And we want to kill them on the rope, or basically when they jump out. So we need to be aware of it. We can either see it on the minimap when they spawn, or we can hear the chopper. So basically when that happens, we want to go back and take them out as quick as possible. For the turret here, I will just throw it somewhere, like, doesn't matter. And we just start. There's gonna be some grenadiers, and like we see here, our friend the grenade dog. This is the only place where you will see white tusk rushers, legendary rushers being in cover. For whatever reason, they do that here. And I tried to get the grenade dog first, because he's the biggest danger for me. Minigun dog. Or try to take out someone who's shocked from the grenade dog. But yeah, when we take too many hits, or when we start getting grenade spammed, we have the option to peek on the left side. I just like the right side because of we can use the shield for it. But here it's a bit unsafer to use a shield, but we can do something like this just to surprise this guy spamming us with grenades, and we run back over. I'm just gonna try to throw my turrets. We have snipers now, as well as medics and drone ladies. So you see the medic over there already reviving guys, which, if he's like there, I think it's a drone actually. I can't really do anything against it, because I literally just can't see it. Like you see it there, we see the revive happening, but I just can't see either drone or the medic itself. There he is, of course, now. There should be the back spawn happening soon, but I ideally want or need to get the medic first, otherwise he's gonna pick up everyone. And yeah, you see the chopper. I'm gonna get the minigun out, and we're just gonna stand here. And we're gonna get them all with the minigun. That's what we do here. Ideally we get them on the rope, but it doesn't matter too much. We can reload here. This is just by far the safest way. If we go out, we will have a lot of enemies left, because I couldn't get them all, because medic just picked them up. They are a bit confused now, so basically like in District Union, the Chungas, they will walk to a certain point before they start shooting. So what we can do here is be aggressive and somewhat safe. And I will just stand here and shoot these guys, because see, they're walking in a fucking straight line, like some geese or something. And we can just start picking them off one by one, and being relatively safe. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you could obviously go back to here as well. But I wouldn't recommend that, just because of us having the positive here, that we can just shoot them without them shooting us too much. And yeah, that was Tidal Basin until the boss. I will show the builds in the beginning, so if you want to see the boss build, you have to go back to the beginning again. Like always, those are only templates and are not the only way to play this. For boss room, I want to stay on this build for the beginning, just because we kill the turrets without aggroing everybody, and it's just faster with this build than with the other build. That's the only reason. You can switch builds before already. The thing is, if you do it like I do it, you don't aggro, so you can switch build after as well. So you can switch the loadout as well, because you will get out of combat. Alright, what we do need here though is, after we press, because we have a lot of time after we press, the animation takes like half a year. I'm gonna take Sticky EMP. Ideally, TDI card, but it's not necessary. Like, it doesn't matter here. We have a very interesting weather, which will probably mess a lot with the enemy's AI, so that might be bad. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll aim on the turret and I'll double click my Sticky EMP. I'm running over here. And I'm just going into cover here. What you want to make sure is, what I didn't check before, yeah, that you have a silencer on the weapon. This is really important. So if I go for silenced here, I don't aggro the enemies. You can see them on the radar, but they don't aggro. I'm even out of combat now. You can see them there. And I can go back after you kill the turret. We're gonna go to here. Do the same thing, aim for the turret until it would be red if it wouldn't be foggy. So we aim, we double click it, and we run. You want to do it left turret first, then this turret, otherwise you will get shot by the turret and will trigger. Then we can kill this one. And get some ammo. This is not necessary, but we will need a lot of ammo later, so we'll just go back. I'm gonna switch to the boss build, where I have it, here. And I'm just gonna go inside the cabin. So basically what we have here is we have the... gonna trigger, and we just throw it to it here. We have the Catharsis, which basically heals us. And what we want to do is, whenever we take damage, we don't want to move around too much, just because we want to be in the Catharsis to be healed. The enemies will push us pretty hard, especially in this weather. You will notice that the weather makes a big difference here, because usually they would not push that hard. We do have 4 dogs, which are grenade, sniper, and 2 minigun dogs. But those are the only dogs, basically. There will never be dog respawns. It will just be these dogs. So when we kill them, we are safe. Even the dog is pushing us. We're gonna go back because he will shock. And yeah, we will have some ammo troubles here. So we want to try to use our secondary, whatever it might be for you. It might even be a shotgun. We want to use it as much as possible because we will have little ammo later. So on enemies that are close, like this guy who's gonna push me now, want to get away, or this one, I would just want to use the SMG just to basically save some AR ammo. And what we will do here is we just stay in here. We try to, if you're feeling comfortable with it, you can peek out, basically just look out the doors and try to get especially drone ladies or medics or revivers, because those are the guys who make your life hard. Like this guy, for example, if he puts up a drone, he can pick up literally everyone I killed just before. Those are our biggest enemies. Grenadiers are not too bad because we can just go in here. If he starts spamming us, I'm just gonna do this. And like, what is he gonna do? And yeah, you will get pushed over time a lot. What we can always do is we can play this from here technically. We could stand here, maybe even with a Scorpio. If it doesn't work out like this, you can always go here with the Scorpio, throw the turret inside, maybe somewhere there, and just play it like very safe. I'm not going to do that because, like I said, it will take too long, and this boss fight already takes like probably like 15 minutes. Depends. It depends a lot of RG as well, because yeah, if you have bad luck and the medics are all just hiding, like there's nothing really we can do. Whenever you're shooting out, like I do now, you just need to think about that they might push you on the other door. So I'm always watching the minimap to see if the other side is starting to push me, just so I don't get shot in my back. Like this guy, for example, he's pushing me. He's close, so I want to go for my SMG. I want to go a bit back, wait for the Catharsis to proc, so we get some healing. Our shield is quite strong, but not the strongest at the same time. So we can't tank forever. We're just gonna get healed up a bit. Try to get his backpack. And I'm just gonna kill him here, maybe. One more for free. Just gonna basically start shooting everything. You can play this super defensive compared to me. Like you could just go back there with a Scorpio and we can chill basically. So yeah, we see there we have a medic. He picked up the drone. So I will try to find him. There he is. Nice. But yeah, you can see how fast he can pick up everyone and how big of an issue that is for us. That's why I like to jump out. I'm gonna throw the turret back on just one entrance. I don't think it, for me personally, it does not matter too much. I'll just throw it there to maybe distract someone who's pushing, but that's the main reason. I'm shooting a lot and I'm like shooting outside a lot, so I will lose a lot of ammo. You see that already. So sometimes you will get the ammo close when someone pushes you and he drops ammo. But you will notice that it can be a very big issue here. So that's why we try to use the SMG or whatever secondary you decide for. We try to use that a lot if the enemies are close. And otherwise we could, even though it will be very boring, we could just wait out for the gunner regen to give us ammo. And yeah, I'm basically just playing around here. I'm gonna get that healing station just so. Yeah, these guys sometimes just will push, so we can go back a bit. There will be a chunker coming. I'm gonna go back. I don't want to deal with that guy right now. Shoot the chain, shoot the backpack, and we are pretty safe south. This guy, we'll let him get in as well. Hope he dropped some ammo. He did not, but it's gonna be fine. They all decide to push us right now. I really want at least that drone gun, so we have less reviving. But yeah, I'm playing this somewhat aggressive just so it does not take like way too long. But yeah, you can see my issue here with the medics constantly picking up everything. And if you basically will get crashed here, so we just try to take an armor kit just to heal up quicker. Saka was shooting us as well. If you play this safer, you probably will have less problems with the medic because everyone will push you. But the issue with playing it too safe is that it can happen that everyone pushes you at the same time, and you might get overrun. That is the thing why I do like to play this a bit more aggressive, to shoot out here as well, to just give me better chances. I want to go away because he might through a choke. I saw the medic over there though, so I'm gonna try to get him now because I hate this guy. But yeah, I'll need to be aware this chunga is pushing me. I really want to get the medic before the chunga's here. So, yeah. Chain, backpack, and then just body spam. We can go chain again, just to be safe. And yeah, we can chill. We are, with this build, we are quite safe. We can tank some hits, definitely. This is probably going to be the last wave. He did drop some ammo, which I picked up instantly, which is nice. Maybe he as well. He does not, sad. But yeah, I'm just gonna play this. Usually I play around the left door. If you mainly look outside of the left door, they are mostly gonna be on the left side as well. So that basically gives us a bit more option to not be pushed by both sides at the same time. Yeah, I'm just, will be one of the last enemies, just shooting a bit. There should be only a handful left, if I'm correct. But we see the indicators again, so we know it's only 3 enemies in this case. Don't get too confident if you're just having 3 enemies left, just play it safe. At this point we just want to finish it, right? And we don't want to push out and die to the last enemy, which can happen. It happened to me as well. So yeah, we're just gonna be safe. I'll still peek out a bit and shoot out, but not gonna push or be too overconfident here. It's still a grenadier and drone. He can end me very easily. And yeah, after we got that guy, we have her. And yeah, I have no ammo, but I can pick up some because we don't need too much anymore. This turret is still active, so will shoot at you. What I'll do here is I'm just gonna go to this cover, and I'm gonna cover to cover over there, and it will be enough for me to survive. Yeah, if he shoots me at all. I'm gonna use my minigun here. And yeah, that was the Tidal Basin Legendary. I'm gonna show the time again like I always do. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more content like this, feel free to hop on to my Twitch, where I recorded this as well. And yeah, if you have any questions, always feel free to drop them in the comments. And yeah, I hope you guys managed to get it done, and I hope this tutorial helped you out. Let's see what time we are landing on. And yeah, 51 minutes, which is pretty good. I want it to be under 1 hour, and that's pretty much where we are. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, GG's, and catch you guys next time. Laters.